Victory Sunday. That's all I can say. Victory Sunday. Welcome, Vol Nation. Tennessee picks up a big win against Syracuse yesterday. Final score was 45-26. Absolutely dominated. Besides the defense here and there had some couple flaws. Joey Aguilar had a couple of overthrows. Besides that, a very perfect game from the Tennessee Volunteers as they took down the Syracuse Fruit yesterday. So Victory Sunday always feels nice to get on the board. So now we are here as this is most likely probably our easiest team on our schedule. Our only FCS opponent as East Tennessee State is coming into town. Not that far of a drive for them. So I don't know what to really expect. One thing I'm expecting is for the freshman Travis Smith Jr. to get a lot more reps. Especially because he got really no reps in the Syracuse game. So I'm expecting him to get a lot more reps because he maybe only had 1 or 2 targets the entire game, and I would love to see that kid do better, you know? Another guy I wanted to see good is Mike Matthews. He only had about 2 receptions for about 29 yards, so he could have done better, but he did have a couple drops and a couple bad throws by Aguilar, so some of that was not his fault. And I don't think he played bad, but, I think we need a little more out of Mike Matthews because he's our number 2 right now. Chris Braswell had a good game. Freshman Braylon Staley had a great game yesterday. He's the guy that I was really hyped on. He had that 73-yard touchdown, he had 4 receptions, so almost 100 yards, had a great game. Joey Aguilar, though, I'm telling you, if he's going to find a groove, it's going to be his final year. This is the year he's finding it. He really found it yesterday. He looked better than Nico did all last season, right? And he looked better than all Nico's games last season. It wasn't even close. And Nico only had his good games when it came against Chattanooga or, like, New Mexico State. Like, games like that were the only times he had, like, good games. So, Nico really didn't play good except in, like, a couple games like that. So, it's nice seeing that we got a new upgrade here, or Kent State he played good in. So it's nice to see that Joey Aguilar's really stepped in and filled his shoes really well. He's not just only a leader, but as just in general quarterback-wise, he's really stepped in for the role of Nico. And, we lost Nico. A lot of people say it was good, because especially the way Nico played yesterday. But, it's a big loss losing a quarterback, like that. So, for Joey Aguilar to step in that role and get the job done is great. Now, for the East Tennessee State game, not much to really say. I hope Aguilar can work. This would be a good game for Aguilar to work on his overthrows. If he wants to make some deep throws, this is the game you do it. This is the game you work on. You stop overthrowing the ball. This is the game you work on it, because here is a game where you're almost guaranteed to win. We're probably like 30, 40-point favorites, so we're almost guaranteed to win. And it won't be an Austin P game like a couple years ago. But point being, we're back. This Tennessee team's actually going to be really good this year. I'm really high on us. I could expect 10 wins. I'm not even joking about that. Like this Tennessee team can get 10 wins. We can beat Alabama. I think it's going to matter if we can beat Georgia, Florida, or Alabama. We got to win one of those. And we're in the playoffs. But point being, Tennessee, it just matters how good their Aguilar's throws going to be this season, and he's got to work on his overthrows, especially this game. I'd also like to see Travis Smith Jr. and Miles Kittlesman to get more reps. Kittlesman had the touchdown at the end of the game yesterday, but it was just like an extra touchdown that we put on, cherry on top touchdown. So Tennessee, it would be nice to get some more guys. Also, Ethan Davis, I'd like to see some more reps. I would like to see some of these backups get more reps, and hopefully German McCoy's back. It would be nice to see him play. Colton Hood did a good job playing for him. He had a couple good pass deflections as he did get hurt, like a lot of our defensive players did. We had 3 guys on the line go down, so that was not good. And we were down to our 3rd stringers at one point, but team held on, got the job done. I'm proud of the boys as we got a big game. Should win. It's going to be nice, and we'll move up definitely in the rankings, which is going to be nice because teams ahead of us like Kansas State struggled and whatnot. Indiana struggled. So we're definitely going to jump up in the rankings. So I'm really happy about that with a big win against an ACC opponent. Point being, Tennessee, the matter of time is just, it's going to be that Georgia game coming up. I think we can't focus on that Georgia game. We got to focus on this one against East Tennessee State. I think everyone in their mind is thinking about Georgia right now, which is the week after. Big game, probably our biggest home game since, Alabama last year probably. So honestly, everyone's going to be focused on Georgia, but you got to focus on East Tennessee State first. You got to, because you can't jump to conclusions. I mean, these are games that you got to win. So, big game, big week 2 game. It would be nice to jump 2-0. I don't think we're losing, so I don't see that as a problem. If I were to pick a final score, I'd pick like 45-0 would probably be the final score. The way Tennessee played. Defense looked a little sloppy yesterday. Very sloppy at times. Very sloppy. Getting beat on coverages off slant routes, so that wasn't good. Boo Carter had a very quiet game, especially he had that missed tackle on that 4th down conversion that Syracuse had in the first half, I think I want to say. He should have sacked him. Boo Carter had a really quiet game, so I was expecting a little more out of him. He's another guy I would like to see him get some offensive reps. Andre Turnite also needs to have a little bit of a better game too. Both of them really struggled as their captains. I'd say they're both captains for this team. They're the leaders of this defense. So you're telling me, also Arian Carter got hurt, so I don't know how that's going to do. But he's another captain. Those are the 3 captains on the defense. But our secondary also needs to step up. Ricky Gibson actually played pretty solid yesterday, so I wasn't mad about him. But Charlie Hood, or Colton Hood, really stepped up for German McCoy yesterday, and he had that scoop and score touchdown. So I was happy about that. But Tennessee, more than so, should win against East Tennessee State, and I'm excited. But it's Victory Sunday. We'll enjoy our victory for Syracuse as we're on to the next week.